Hey, Pokari Sweat, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here investigating your favorite movies. And finally, I have watched Léon the Professional, written and directed by French director Luc Besson. And it is a movie from the year 1994. And it is amazing, as expected. I went into this movie with high expectations, and I left this movie with um, high appreciation. It's a really good movie. So a long time ago when I learned about IMDb, I thought IMDb is the shit. I thought it is the ultimate thing, the ultimate judgment for movies. And I went to the top 100, the charts, to see which movies are the best ones ever. Of course, we have the Godfather and the Part 2 and the Silence of the Lambs and the Shawshank Redemption, Spirited Away, Lord of the Rings trilogy, yada yada. And then we have Leon the Professional. And at that point, I had never heard of that movie before, so I was legit kind of curious as to what it is. But after learning about many other things like film school, YouTube movie critics, Criterion, my taste in movies and my opinions on movies have changed one way to another way to another way to another way, and at that point, I just kind of want to watch everything. But whatever. Let's talk about Léon the Professional. It is a story about Léon, and a pretty old hitman in New York, USA. He decided to help a 13-year-old girl who is in an abusive drug dealing family and is being hunted down by some really corrupted DEA officers. And yeah, essentially that is the plot. It's actually really simple, and as expected, this movie is really easygoing. It's very easy to get into this movie. It's really easy to be hooked into the story. The characters are likable. The plot is immediate. It is entertaining. It is fast-paced. It is very accessible, and it's nothing artsy or slow or anything. But that being said, though, this movie has a lot of personality to it as well. Now, I have seen my fair share of movies like this that deals with crime, hitmen, killing people, drugs, mafia shit, revenge shit. I've seen my fair share of movies about topics like this, but this movie is somewhat special because there's more of a personality to the directing, in my opinion. The dialogues, the editing, it's not convenient. You know, it really knows its audience, I guess. And one of the best things about this movie is the performances. I think the performances are fantastic. Jean Reno as Leon the Professional comes off as stoic and calm and collected, but when he shows the feels, he shows the feels. Natalie Portman is absolutely amazing. She was only like 13 years old in this thing. And maybe this movie was kind of problematic too, because it has a small, clearly underage girl as a supporting character, and she swears, she smokes, she is homicidal in the movie because she wants to take revenge, and also she acts rather seductive in a few scenes. So yeah, I totally understand that the script may come off problematic, but Natalie Portman totally kills it as her character. Child acting is a very tricky thing. Now, I don't have a lot of experience in filming, but in my first short film, I worked with children because I was also a child when I made my first short film, and God, kids can't act for the most part, usually. So, Natalie Portman performance in this movie is just very impressive. Another thing in this movie is Gary Oldman. He is amazing as a supporting character. He steals every single scene. He is the ultimate villain of the movie, and he's unhinged. And he's not unhinged as in he's crazy, he's the Joker, you know, he's like Harley Quinn, he jumps around and goes crazy. He doesn't do that, but it's just these very small things, like him cracking a pill, his love for Beethoven, his very strange bursts of anger, and his quick swiftness. It's just those small things. And also apparently a lot of Gary Oldman's performances are improvised, and that just goes to show how great of an actor Gary Oldman actually is. So yeah, performances are absolutely amazing. And overall, I guess that's all I have to say about this movie. It is really entertaining, it is watertight, and yeah, topic wise, premise wise, I've seen movies like this, but there's something special about this one. I just think it hits the perfect formula. It has the perfect balance of badassery, of heart, of comedy. The music is really nice as well. I like the soundtrack. There's a Björk song in this movie. A Björk song. That's really cool. And I think that's all you need to know about Léon the Professional. I'm thoroughly entertained by this movie, and I think it's one of the better movies I've ever watched in my life. So, in the top 50, perhaps? Maybe. I don't know. I'm giving Léon the Professional by Luc Besson a light to decent 9 out of 10. So, have you watched Léon the Professional? From 1 to 10, how much did you rate it? Like it and subscribe if you want more. And thanks for watching.